Scenario 1 depicts how to acknowledge and respond to a mayday. In this section, the main focuses are communication, different duties of personnel, and how to calculate the search and rescue plan.
The vessel X, which is a small cargo carrier, is in the middle of the Atlantic. It is 1200 hours on the 18th of July 2017. There is a calm sea, low swell and a gentle breeze. The second officer is on the bridge keeping watch. The captain is currently having his midday nap. The atmosphere throughout the vessel is very relaxed. The second officer should immediately react and set the VHF to the emergency channel. The second officer should write down specific information. This includes the time and date of when the message was sent, vessel indication, the position, the nature of distress, the type of assistance required, the number of persons on board, and any other information which may help the searching vessels.
Hi sir, I need you to come to the bridge right away.
Okay.
We've just had a mayday call. A tank is on fire. I need you on the bridge. Yes sir.
The second officer should brief the captain of the exact situation.
In position 1 degrees 30 north, 65 degrees 12 west. Okay, report to the mayday saying that their vessel, there are tankers caught on fire.
Right.
There's 26 people on board and they've abandoned to the life raft. Mayday.
Several things should now happen. Number 1. The second officer should reply to the radio telephony call.
877-864-000. This is Juliet Tango Oscar 3 Charlie. Received Mayday. Emerald Spirit. Over.
Number 2. The captain should contact search and rescue and inform the company office of the situation at hand. The mission coordinator then obtains and evaluates all the data on the emergency. The second officer should inform the ship's crew of the situation at hand and notify relevant AVs to report to the bridge. En route to the casualty, the planning of the search and rescue operation should be done by the mission coordinator. However, if one is not planned, the on-scene coordinator shall plan one. ECDIS should now be set up for search and rescue. The officer of the watch switches the ECDIS to DR mode. This is important because it minimises pattern distortion and accounts for the currents affecting the search object. This is the expanding square drawn up based on the established datum and track spacing. It is used here due to the lone presence of our vessel with no other vessels to help. An on-scene coordinator should be designated by the mission coordinator. If not, the first on the scene should assume the duties of an on-scene coordinator. Scenario 2 is on situational awareness on the bridge while conducting a search and rescue operation. In this section, the weather worsens. The bridge team must adapt to these conditions. Parallel track spacing is used in this scene and multiple vessels will be assisting.
A few moments later.
Since we have multiple vessels available to search a large area and the visibility is poor, we will be using a parallel track search method with small track spacing. The officer of the watch is now writing in the Met logbook about how the weather has worsened. Supporting vessels are on either side assisting with the search. The lookouts must keep a sharp watch. It is vital in these conditions. The radar should be adjusted by reducing the gain to get rid of any rain or sea clutter. It is essential that everybody stays working together, communicating well, and stays vigilant in fulfilling their role. Make sure to rotate the crew members to ensure they are rested and able to work efficiently. Recovery safety operating procedures should be used once the vessel has been located. This scenario depicts when to cease a search and rescue operation. It is 8 AM on the 17th of June 2017. The chief officer is in the ship's office with the crew for the morning brief. However, one of the crewmen hasn't turned up. The ship was searched and he cannot be found. It is believed that a man overboard has occurred. The man could have gone overboard at any time during the night, as he was last seen at dinner, and it is now morning, and he is not expected to be wearing a life jacket.
Officer Watch. There's been a man overboard sometime over last night. We're not exactly sure when, but it's happened after dinner last night. We need to check the chart. The captain's been informed, and we need to go and find him.
The officer of the watch reviews the charts and realises that the man overboard could be anywhere along a 60 nautical mile stretch of the ship's track. A trackline search is then initiated.
It's not looking good. It's been 10 hours now.
After 10 hours of searching, there is no sign of the man overboard.
Isn't looking good. I think we need to call off the search.
The captain proceeds to call off the search. The following facts need to be considered to decide whether or not a search will be terminated. Here is a diagram showing the probability of survival in various wind speeds and air temperatures. Hypothermia is the #1 killer of a man overboard. This diagram shows the effects of a lowered body temperature. Here is a guide of survival times for persons in the water without any protective clothing in various water temperatures.